Boys, welcome back to another video on the channel. We're back on the classic Rugby League Live 2. This time we'll be playing as Mat'e Ma'a Tonga, taking on the New Zealand Kiwis, legend difficulty. And yeah, the sides aren't updated, of course. We're playing with the default 2013 Rugby League World Cup teams. I did have a couple of warm-ups just to refamiliarize myself. It's been a couple weeks now as we get a quick gaze at the lineup here. Heaps of familiar faces. You even got some youngsters that were young back then, pretty much just starting out their NRL careers, in Daniel Tupou, Jason Taumalolo. This was before he played for the Kiwis. Plenty of familiar faces as we get a gaze at the Kiwis. Tuivasa Shek on the wing. We got Sean Johnson in the halves. Sonny Bill Williams in the second row as well. This is the update, by the way, so no shoulder charges, unfortunately. I remember them adding Sonny Bill. Here we go, the Kiwis will start with possession here. I'm pretty keen for this one. It should be challenging. If you saw the ratings for both teams, the Tongan side looked like a Holden Cup rating lined up next to the Kiwis, but you know, it makes for an interesting game. Love a challenge. The Kiwis looking pretty stacked. As expected, we got some decent forwards in this Tongan side. This is well and truly before, what would you even call that era? It's like 2016-17ish as they knocked the ball on here. Nice, we'll take that. I guess we'll call it the Red Sea era. Those games during that 2017 Rugby League World Cup, man. The scenes were immaculate. As we try and make some ground through the middle. Gotta turn this opportunity into points. As Big Fui Moi steamrolls one. One thing I was struggling with was the attack inside the opponent's 20 here. As we get the ball back after a pretty terrible kick. Flat-footed, Glenn Fishiahi, the fish. Two massive errors to start the game for the Kiwis. Man, this is going too quick for us. This is what I don't like about the attack inside the red zone like this. On the toe we go again, and again it's a nothing kick, but we get a result. I think we'll be better off just running it on the last. How good is this matchup? Willie Tonga up against Dean Whare. With Kristen Inu taking on Conrad Harrell on the other side. As we get a nice little ball away to Jason Taumalolo. Short on the right. Might work our way back to the right. I reckon that's our strong side of Willie Tonga. George Taufua as Daniel Foster gets pulled up here just inside the 10. Steaming onto it. The big fella, Willie Tonga in the centers. The leg drive to get over. That's good, baby. Give us the green lights. Last time we didn't make a conversion, and I'm not gonna lie, we did practice in our warm-up games. We did better, but we're off to a good start. Sometimes I feel like the game is too fast for its own good. As the skipper, that's a great run. Brent Kite. Many of you would have called him or known his name as Kite. It's actually pronounced Kite. If you didn't know, as we get it out to Connie Harrell, that's a good ball to a young Daniel Tupou. To be honest, this back five is pretty decent for the Tongans as they go out to Inu. I thought this was the Tongan side of Jenko, but it was the 09 World Cup where they had Jennings. He played solid that World Cup in the following year. Pretty sure he ended up debuting for the Blues as they send it up. We'll wrap him up though. Tuivasa Shek gets the ball away. Who was that dove over? Who was it? Simon Mannering? It's an actual contest this time. The bomb will forever be our Achilles heel when it comes to the computer and their tries. That looked clean too, the way he dove over the bodies. I'm sure someone out there has created some pretty nasty tries with these running lines in the game. As we try and get it out with Willie Tonga, but that was touched by the Kiwis. Isaac Luke spewing. Something I've actually noticed with this game is that there's plenty of celebrations or cutscene animations that reappear in Rugby League Live 4. I've seen them lately as we try and exploit the short side. I thought we had the numbers, but is that Sikamano or Wulimano? I don't know who. As we get a little clumsy here. That's an example of the game being too fast for its own good. Daniel Foster, that's a nice draw and pass. Another offload. Let's go fish. 2 to go. Looking a little disjointed, a little unorganized. But we're going to drop it on the toe. That's our go-to for the moment. And we'll take it. You know, it's not pretty, but it'll do. It'll do for now. I'll try and suss out some slick-looking plays sooner or later. I've got a series in mind for this. It won't be a career mode though, as we go 2 from 2 off the boot. Half time, we head into the sheds with a 6-point lead. Hasn't been as troublesome as I thought, but that's due to our little warm-up that we had. Got some interchanges coming in finally. I never used them back in the day, only because I didn't bother pausing it and going through the interchange. Such a good feature, the on-the-fly interchanges in Rugby League Live 4. As we continue to spread it, so I want to try and use these boys on the left a bit more, especially Haro, Daniel Dubois. That's Terapo, his first run, and he drops the ball, just inviting the Kiwis for the first points of the second half. Who's this? A St. George and Kiwi staple. Classy winger, that Nightingale. As they look to go through the middle, but our middle's pretty solid so far. Back to SJ, quick hands, Elijah Taylor. Oof, what a flick ball. Dean Fade is the recipient of the Kiwis' second try of the game. Fui moi moi. Disappointed. Man, you gotta love those negative reaction type cutscenes. They should bring those back. It's turning into it's been a pretty tightly contested game. As we approach the final quarter of the match, this is on I don't know if I explained it, but it is on 10-minute halves as they get a forward pass, bruh. They were cooking too. Unlucky, Roger Tuivasa would have been away. His centre did the hard work as well, drawing in 2. As we look to play short, we did show it to the right. We could be away here. Yeah, we're gone. We are gone, skis. Daniel Dubois. Our third try of the day, baby. In the corner. We got to keep that play in our back pocket. Little short side scrum play. Worth the treat. Way tougher than the first 2. It's looking good. Ooh, but hits the upright. Didn't have the legs. Kiwis won't be getting that 7 tackle set. The rule wasn't introduced until later, I'm pretty sure. As once again, that movement, man, it keeps stuffing us up. We try and rush up on the defender. On the attacker, sorry. Little break here from Williams. As we grab him from behind. Still got boys running on side. Another nice fend. And Luke is taken with another dive tackle. I remember back in the day you could cheese those diving efforts. Back in Rugby League Live 3 as we try and hold them out here. A bomb will be coming, you can guarantee that. Especially from this far out. We got Willie Tonga here. And we didn't even make an effort. It's actually the computer that tries to contest. I've got to check the manual. 16 points apiece, soon to be 18 for the Kiwis, and there it is. A 2-point lead. 16 meters gained. That was a rough set. Dan Foster looking for the corner. And that's actually a really good kick. I'm pretty confident in our defense. I reckon we can contain them. 20 meters gained for the Kiwis. Still inside their 30. That was a pretty good defensive set. Foreign from deep inside. And the fish on the return. Gonna have to start throwing it around. Jason, beautiful short ball for Willie Manu, I'm assuming, in the middle of the field. right we go. Foster pops another short ball, and the fish is pulled up around the 20. We'll work our way back to the right side here. This is the go-to side for us. Foster cut out ball, another drawing pass, Fui. Almost getting over. There's no one on the right here. We get it out to George Taufua, and Taufua will sneak into the corner. Kieran Foran held up at the ruck. It seemed he was offside, so he didn't even make a play at us. Beauty. Look at this. Great run from Fui. The pass from the hooker was a little delayed, but it helped us in the end. And untouched, George Taufua will cross. I believe it's Nafe Seluini in the 14. We're going to be kicking from the sideline. Let's ice this baby. Ice this bad boy. Something about this game, man. It's the distance. It seems more further away and compared to Rugby League Live 4, and we ice it. 3 from 4 conversions. Full time. We pick up the win here with Tonga in Rugby League Live 2. We'll be playing this on Rugby League Live 4. We'll be playing as the Kiwis. The teams and all that will be made available for you boys to download and play yourselves. And for State of Origin Game 2, we'll be back on here, the original, with the shoulder charges. That version is a must. I would have loved to play this game with the shoulder charges, but obviously they're not in, or Tonga at least isn't in the original. But yeah boys, if you enjoyed that and would like to see more Rugby League related content or more content in general, be sure to run and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. It's the road to 10k. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you later.